Hey y'all, I'm back. If you're new, my name is Sandra. I am from the Navajo Reservation. If you don't know where that is, Google it. So good morning, healers. Good morning, or good day. And if you think you're not a healer, well then what are you doing here? So healers are not people who are self-proclaimed. I don't know. Like, okay, a doctor is not a healer. You know what I mean? Like, if there's a reason why that's not in their title. Modern day, maybe, like, it's kind of hard to correlate those two together in the way that I want to explain it. So in fact, they could be. In fact, some are. But healers are people are people who share their knowledge on healing. Are people who give you the tools back and put it back in your hands to heal yourself, to take care of yourself, to better yourself, to get your mind back right. Okay, so keep that in mind, right? Like, people think they go to, oh, I'm going to take this medication and it's going to change my life. Probably not. People think, oh, I'm going to go to this shaman, or I'm going to go to that priest, or I'm going to go do this, that, and the other, and my life is going to change, and I don't have to do anything to work for it. That's not the case. Because you still have your own heart, you still have your own mind, you still have your own mouth, right? So you can't have someone speak for you and live your life for you so that you continue to make the right decisions. Does that make sense? Like, that's why it's you. So as Navajo people as a whole, we know how to heal. We do. Just lost touch with that, didn't we? It's okay. It's okay. So today the subject is stealing. I know. Everybody, it's wrong. It's wrong. Oh, don't do that. Yes, do not do that. Do not do it. If you've listened to my other videos, you know all kinds of any kind of abuse is absolutely stealing. Is absolutely stealing. You're stealing someone's peace of mind. You're stealing someone's way of life. So sexual abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, you're taking something. You're taking something. It doesn't matter if you meant it. If you didn't walk back and apologize and make it right, you stole something. You stole a moment. You stole a feeling. You stole something. And in that regard, my whole life I've been stolen. Or not been stolen, but like have had things stolen. And I don't mean material things. We'll get to that. But my peace of mind. I was abused at a very, very early age. And then it seemed the rest of my life was quite a battle also. Because I had to get out of all of that conditioning. I had to get out of. It was really, really excruciatingly hard. It's really hard. You see, when you're a child and your peace of mind is taken from you, there are coping mechanisms that work for you up to a certain amount of time. And sorry, there's animals. But it works up to a certain extent, and people will notice that it works great for them. It works amazingly for them. Like, a trauma response is like one of the narcissistic favorites, one of absolutely the favorite of any abuser is that you become a people pleaser. You will completely do anything and everything to make people happy. So you shouldn't have to do that at all ever. You don't have to serve yourself up to make anyone happy at all. For anything. So, being that as it may, that was stolen from me. And then, life went on. Nothing was addressed. That's life went on. And then I had children. And then that marriage ended, because again, I was looking for peace of mind still. And that marriage didn't have it. So, not the peace of mind I was looking for. I mean, if you're looking for the bare minimum, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It probably would have worked, but that's not ideal. That's not a marriage. To me. Anyway, for others, it is. I'm not everybody. So, another marriage happened, and in that marriage, there was a lot of material loss. There was homes lost, there was vehicles lost, there was just loss of jobs, there was just loss. There's just so much of it. And it was unbelievable. And I didn't understand it because I'm a really optimistic person, It was just because I had my kids all the time. I was like, it's not that bad. I came from nothing. We got this, I mean, and so did he, but he just didn't see what I saw or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Or maybe he didn't know how to grow. And I wanted to grow. And he didn't know how or how to keep up. I don't know. But as a result, we lost a lot of things. We lost our home. We lost 2 homes. So one of them was foreclosed on, and the other one was burned down. And there were vehicles, and just kept losing. And so when our home burnt down, I dug my heels in and I started being more diligent with my prayer. And, in Buddhism, there's the laws of cause and effect, the laws of attraction, or alchemy, the laws of give and take, basically. And I was like, what is going on? At this point, because this is all a personal battle, right? This is all personal and very much so cerebral. When I feel that my kids could possibly be in danger, when I feel like they may have been in danger and I wasn't aware of it, or what have you. I started to get angrier. I started to get just a little bit more impatient with my life. I don't know. I think I would say my life. Or I don't know. There's a lot of things I wanted to do. There's a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish, and it seemed that I wasn't able to get a hand on it. I wasn't able to do it. So by that time I had dug my heels in and was like, show me. I'm ready. I'm here for my kids. I want to keep all these promises that I made them, that they can be happy. That I want them to truly, absolutely be happy. And they're not happy. We are not happy. I'm not happy because my kids are not happy. And when my kids are not happy, I'm not happy if they're, I don't know. It can go on. But all these things, stolen and lost. And you could, yes, I have taken absolute, at this point right now, and this second, I have taken absolute accountability on my part. I have. And it was excruciating. It was very much so not easy. Because nobody ever wants to say, oh yeah, I helped that thief waste my time. But I sure did. And that's okay. Well, that happens. Absolutely happens. So, thievery. So we found out that he was stealing, that he had stolen a piece of mine from one of my kids. And I don't know what was expected to happen, like if we were just supposed to not get justice, if we were just not, if she just was supposed, I don't know. I don't know, but I wasn't looking for approval from anyone. And neither was she. So I let her, we handled it the way it was handled. So for everybody who thinks they've wasted my time, or who I feel like have wasted my time, not really. I learned the very hard way. So that's how we were stolen from, my little family. We were stolen from by people we loved. And that happens. It happens, and it's excruciating. It's horrible. It literally changes you. It really does. So, when we think of stealing, we think, oh, candy bar from the store, haha. No. Little things can lead to bigger things, and that's what everybody's always afraid of. But somewhere along the lines, this theory turns into a thief, being a thief of someone else's time, being a thief of someone else's destiny, being a thief of someone else's joy, absolute joy. You have no right. We have no right to be our own destroyers of our own joy. We don't. We do not. You don't have the right to steal your own joy. You don't. You do have the right to be happy. You can find it. You can totally find it. Here, in your own heart, in your own self. So anyway, this whole lifetime of people thieving, people stealing, people being sneaky, and or using me to be sneaky, like no, there's none. There's no time for it anymore, at all, ever. And don't waste your time on stealing, especially if someone's trying to teach you something. You can't steal information from a teacher. I mean, does that make sense? You see, we as Navajo and we as Native people, we colored people. I don't like saying that word, but you know, we have been absolutely been stolen from the very beginning. From the beginning. Right. We can forgive. But we're not forgiven for just being ourselves. We're just being ourselves. So don't let someone steal your peace of mind. Don't let someone determine what makes you happy. What is the cure for wanting to steal? Don't do it. Pray. Pray. Pray that you're provided for. Pray that for whatever is bothering you or whatever it is that's ailing you, there is a cure for everything. Even death is a cure. So, we have to absolutely understand natives. We're healers. We're healing those bloodlines that passed before us. That's what we're healing. Recognize that. Truly recognize that. For your children. You know, there's a movie. The great Bruce Lee made a movie. There's a movie based on him. And he literally speaks on all of this. He literally speaks on the flow of life. He literally speaks on all of that. If you take it to heart, all of their teachings, their words, they're deep. You know, our grandparents, you know, they taught us, you know, to be patient and then to not ask questions. Don't you wonder why they told you not to ask questions? don't you think that they thought that their grandkids would be smart enough to pray and figure out what it is that they're fighting for? This may not be the World War II days where we are fighting for land. Now we're fighting for your mind. We're fighting for your heart. We're fighting for your voice. But these three things have to be in alignment. Not only these three things, your whole body, your whole life, your whole way of being cannot be stolen. Should not be able to be bought. Should not ever be compromised. Because this is yours. This is yours. Your entire being is yours, and it's your responsibility to take care of it. Right? Where do I go? What do I do then? You find yourself a teacher. How did you do it? You want step-by-step instructions? You want to learn how to pray for yourself? My information is in the box below. There's hope. There's hope, which is what keeps being attacked. There's hope. Otherwise, why would anyone try so hard to destroy you? Why? If you were completely hopeless, and you were completely useless, and you were completely forgotten about, why are they coming after you then still? Why is it important that you stay beneath, that you continue to chase something unattainable? Why is it important? So that you can be stolen from, so that you continue to be stolen from, so that your children can be stolen from, so that your grandchildren can be stolen from. You have your own will. You have your own heart. I'm begging you, pray. Pray. Pray, pray, pray. Pray. There's nothing, absolutely nothing, that Mother Earth has not seen. She's seen it all. Here, anyway. Right? Pray. Pray to make it right. That's all. But it also requires discipline, huh? But the ripple started. Now go pray. Bye, y'all.